Welcome back from global gaming to the NBA returning to China. High-stakes bets are reshaping Macau. Contessa Brewer is there, and she joins us live right now. Contessa.
Hi there, David. Behind me is the Londoner. It's the big rebuild and rebrand by Las Vegas Sands on the Cotai Strip in Macau. A more than $2 billion investment with lots of focus on non-gaming amenities. And Sands, just like its competitors here, have committed collectively to spending $15 billion over the next decade, with at least 90% earmarked for non-gaming amenities. And look, these are impressive. For instance, let me show you. MGM has a jaw-dropping spa experience that makes clients feel like they're riding out a thunderstorm submerged in the waves of the ocean. That spa remodel entirely cost $7 million. Macau's government is working to shift the economy to a broader tourism and entertainment destination, and that appears to be working. Visitation is on track to hit about 39 million people this year. But look, it's not the spa that fuels the profits, it's the gambling. I asked executives leading Sands, MGM, Melco, and Wynn about getting a return on their investment here. And every one of them tells me the gamblers are the priority. But now, post-pandemic, they're coming to the destination with their family or their friends for the amenities, and that is a real shift here. Citigroup published a note just this week raising its expectations for gross gaming revenue for Macau this year to $33.3 billion. That's up 10% year-on-year growth, up from their previous target of 7% year-over-year growth. And over the last 6 months, what we've seen is shares of these companies have soared, both on the U.S. exchanges and on those traded in Hong Kong. Really, this is the optimism over capturing the imagination, maybe more importantly, the cash of these Chinese consumers, guys.
And Contessa, what venue principally is the main competition for Macau as they try to kind of expand this sort of local franchise and draw more people for both gambling and not gambling? Is it other gambling centers in the rest of the world? Is it just alternatives in the region?
That's a great question. Singapore drew a lot of business from hardcore gamblers away from China when Macau's borders were shut for the pandemic, and they stayed shut a long time. There was a lot of talk about the high rollers, or as you might have heard the term whales, going to Singapore or to Malaysia. So for instance, Sands, which operates the most lucrative casino in the world at Marina Bay Sands, was the beneficiary, even if they were losing business here in Macau. That appears to be largely resolved. I asked specifically about those high rollers and whether they've returned, and the answer was a resounding yes. But now you have all of these younger Chinese clientele who have discovered not just the gambling, they've seen on Instagram the Michelin-starred restaurants or the golf course and the sporting events and the concerts. Analysts say that is drawing a crowd who then gamble.
It's really good to have you there. Interesting pictures, Contessa, as well as the information. I know time difference means it's a little late. Hopefully we see you again today. Contessa Brewer in Macau.